I swear, you Negroes are just on a different level. You're just it's on a level that I need hockey, like from One Piece. I need jet fuel. Y'all know the level y'all ninjas are on. I need jet fuel. But you know what else we need before I even start cooking it up in here? Gotta make sure we're on the correct mic. All right, we're on the correct mic, the correct camera. Okay, let's get ask that six pass commandments. I'm transformed. Six pass dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me, how y'all doing? Happy refeed day. All right, next couple of months, y'all, I'm about to really commit to doing refeed days. A refeed day is supposed to be a day where you go like lower fat and like very high carb. So far I'm failing at it. All right. I'm saying it's like high protein, high carb. Because basically the idea is to replenish your glycogen. You know what I mean? And that's how like people who look really like in shape, that's how they achieve that look and all that. You know what I mean? So anyway, happy refeed day. So I swear the boy is just always in the news. He's always the talk of the town. And real talk, we really starting to get into like it's more obvious to me now. Cause like, yo, you ain't never really experienced having something that other people want. Then you won't really maybe not as aware of the animosity or the rude behavior that you have to for the most part tolerate because of someone else's insecurities or someone else kind of feeling like, well, you can take it, right? So anyway, so Drake has moved to Texas, and Drake moving to listen this whole thing, but this in particular, Drake moving to Texas.
Gone country. Yeah, we done gone.
Hold on, y'all.
My partner, man, we done what? Gone country. Yeah, we done gone country on y'all boys, man. We said we was gonna do it for a lot of years, and we doing it today. The sale is made, for sure. I know they said 10 horses belong to the property, and 4 of them are boarding horses. But they, yeah. Well, no, yeah. People need a nice place for their horses to stay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, man.
Down country.
You gotta drop a new one for this. Like if your girl come to the dialed in, if you see your girl at the Loverboy Lake, boy, it's over. My partner, man.
So like, I actually was trying to find a clip of this right here, and I forgot that I already had it up. Right. Let me find it real quick because I just want y'all to hear how old girl this came on to join. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is it right here. Hold on, I found it. When it's 50 seconds.
Yeah, we done gone country on y'all boys, man. We said we was gonna do it for a lot of years, and we doing it today. The sale is made.
First of all, relax. First, I hear him talk about Maine. That is a Houston thing, Drake. Don't come taking the culture, okay? Hip Hop DX posted this video yesterday. They say on X yesterday, I should say. They say it was first posted on Drake's IG account, but has since been taken down. In that video, Drake says he brought the ranch complete with 10 horses. 4 of them were already on the property. Rumors are swirling that the home isn't actually in Houston or even inside city limits. Either way, he's officially a Texan. And if you know anything about...
Anyway, I wanted to show that clip because I'm like, yo, this is what you get. Like, the reward you get for being a winner is going to be in your accomplishments, and for the most part, especially if you're black. Every chance ninjas get to tear you down. And let me tell you something right here. We make it so normal that we don't even realize that that's an attack. That's a personal attack. When you do not allow someone to express themselves, that's a personal attack. Drake didn't say, he didn't fabricate a story about, growing up on a ranch, saying he used to be a cowboy, his granddaddy was a cowboy. All that the nigga did was move to Texas. I want y'all to let that sink in. Y'all hate on this nigga to the point where you're saying he's wrong for moving to Texas and he's wrong to joke. So, like, since when is it offensive to do impressions of other accents? It's clearly satire, or clearly a joke. I think that's how you use satire. Whatever. It's clearly a joke. And rather than telling the goddamn story, she gotta straight diss the nigga as soon as she reports on it. You couldn't just say Drake, he bought a house in Houston. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, you know? Anywho, give me a second, y'all. So I want to go ahead and play this next clip real quick with Sauce Walka.
My partner, man, we done goddamn.
Also,
All right, so that's Drake's, I guess, ID. I don't know. And this is a picture they shared on Father's Day. So I guess they was visiting, and they officially got the property. And that's Drake with his son and his father.
What I was saying, it's not make believe. It's simple. It's not fucking rocket science. It was simple shit. If you in this city and you saying like what you just said that it wouldn't be no
Drake without Houston.
It wouldn't be no Drake without Houston. Okay, so at the time, why did Drake not? It's still to this day. Why did Drake not have no bunch of records with Houston artists? You didn't doing that with Atlanta. If you love Atlanta and he got it's 7, 8, 9, 15 artists that you got songs with in Atlanta. Because why?
Yeah.
Not only does you know that the city of Atlanta was gonna look at you weird for not doing that, look at you and feel a certain type of way by you not making those songs and making those moments with that city, but you knew that it was also beneficial for you as an artist to make music with these songs because the leveling of stardom and momentum, it feeds each other versus you feel that I'm just the A-side artist that's lifting up this musician. But as far as the city of Houston, you looking at it for the market share. What I was saying, it's not make.
Okay.
All of these country ass people in Houston, they got all of this land, all these clubs, all these women, all these people in these big ass arenas and events that's going on, but they don't have a large community and representatives of people that are knowledgeable about the music industry, that have resources that can say, hey, y'all been around this artist and you helped them. You was in the studio when they was making that song, you told them to add this and this on the hook, you get a couple writer points for that. Or you was up in there when you made the beat, you supposed to get, okay, y'all was in you brought him to Houston and you took him to this club, you took him to this hood and you introduced him to Charlemagne. It's a feature in the song come behind that. In every other city, it's a long list. California, it's a long list of artists from the Bay all the way to LA. They got Drake's songs with Drake. So how did Drake love Houston so much at that time and not have music with artists that you are uplifting from this community? Fuck me, I don't care. It's bigger than me. I didn't care about the song with me.
Making a whole lot of sense to me.
You know what I'm saying? All of these country ass people.
Who says anymore?
What I would like from then to now. Travis Scott is the only rapper that still got a song with Drake. Travis Scott, again, what I just said earlier, it makes sense. It's an equal trade. It's not necessarily like, oh, bro, I'm helping Houston and changing your life and changing your career. And it's bigger than just saying, oh, well, person wants the Drake stimulus package. Bro, fuck all of that. It's about fair exchange in business. If you are using the lineage and the culture of somebody's city or somebody's hometown and backyard, do something that helps not yourself and your more of your notoriety for your own benefit with the ladies and the people in the city. Do something that actually makes the economy of that city and music and musicians bigger and greater. So therefore, we can have Rolling Loud in Houston. We can have more young artists performing on bigger platforms, Jimmy Fallon and Jay Leno and all this other shit, because an artist of this magnitude is living in our backyard. That's all I was saying. Not just for me, what I would like from then to now.
All right, so I'm gonna comment on this. Don't get me wrong. It's not so much that I think Sauce Walka is completely wrong, but what it is that he's not thinking about Drake as a human being. And not only that, he's not thinking about Drake as a free man. Another thing about being a black dude is that for the most part, you really don't have a good relationship with freedom. All right. If we think about our history and whatnot, the most profound thing I heard last year on the Angry Man show was that Black people have to make room for the possibility that you don't know how to be free. And I'm gonna write more on the definition of freedom, but it starts with your level of self-correction, the reason why you do things, your reason and logic for why you do things, continuing to refine your idea of right from wrong and executing based on right from wrong and not just personal gain, right? But also knowing when something is right or wrong because of the code you continue to develop. Another issue that I see with people now is that I don't think a lot of y'all want to be good people. I don't think you want to be known for being a good person. And why is that? That's so discouraging. There's so many people you don't want people to, when they think about you, to think, yo, I can really rely on that person. You know what I mean? Oh man, always bringing good energy, always showing up, always a joy to be around. Like, you know how many people I come across, especially like young women. Like, it's a lot of socially awkward young women walking around who like act afraid and they may not realize that, yo, you may be probably making someone think that you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't make eye contact, when you don't acknowledge people, when you don't speak, you know what I'm saying? Especially like people who are around you, especially when you don't say hello. When people can come around you and not say hello, I learned in the last year, yo, a lot of people, and that's something that's how you know somebody from the hood, and that's how you know how somebody was raised. If they can just come around you or walk past you and they know you there and they know who you are and don't give a head, not something. Walk past you and not say shit, yo, I'm telling you. But anywho, so Sauce Walker, he's making a bit of like a nigga argument. Because the thing is this, man, like, yo, like, at some point you got to create your own opportunity. So a lot of people that Drake made a hopped on records with, a lot of times Drake was on the remix. Life of Fetty Wap, JB Block Boy, Future, Tony Montana. The list goes on. I'm trying to think what other remixes did he hop on. Going Up on Tuesday with Love McConan. So on and so forth. There's so many different records that he had. So the record was already hot. But here's the thing about moving forward, and this is one thing that Black men have to understand, and this competition. Drake is going with he's not running a foundation or a charity, and I understand. I guess why you would say you say you love Houston so much, and you being Houston, why haven't you uplifted more artists? So on some level, it's like you basically saying that he should come there, do his research, and reach out. Hold on, let me make sure I understand. The biggest artists in the world should come to the local community and come to Houston in particular. And look for talent to do songs with. Kendrick been hanging out in New York City for like a while now. No one's complaining to Kendrick about not doing songs with New York artists. Actually, no one ever complains to Kendrick about putting anyone on or shining light on anyone. No one, you know what I'm saying? And I bring this up because men have to realize when they're giving something and when something is a responsibility. When you are giving someone something, that person can never demand anything. And that could be uncomfortable to deal with because it may bring about a great confrontation. But men have to be comfortable with saying, nah, or I don't have to do that. And again, like I said before, I don't think Sauce Walker's his argument is terrible, but to a certain degree, it's unfair, and it's unfair to get on this platform and try to bash someone for something he doesn't owe anyone anything. Okay, unless you're talking about business or something that man promised you, he don't. Looks like you don't owe nobody nothing. Like you don't even owe niggas lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So I want to go ahead and touch on that real quick about how Negroes want to be put on. I was having a conversation last night with my bro, and it was and I was saying like, man, these kids don't have a reference point So when there was no social media, I never forget. It was an interview on, I think it was Rap Radar with Leo Cohen, and he was talking about, and I loved how excited he sounded when he talked about this. And he said, "Listen, we're living in a wonderful time where an artist can record a record, and then that record can be put out that same day and start making money that same day." And that's a fact. For the most part, like, yo, it ain't like how it was before. Like, first of all, you can change the file. So if you want to change the record and whatnot, you can do that. It's going to be in the same place when the person goes on Spotify. Like, Kanye was literally changing songs. It's wild. You know what I mean? It's a different time. But what he's pointing out is he's putting the opportunity in perspective. Because again, at that point, people have to let go of CDs and realize CD sales are not going to be defined the same way anymore. Don't worry about selling copies of CDs. It's about getting streams. I'll talk about opportunity because it's a high vibrational behavior to recognize opportunity, right? So even right now, rather than complaining and complain about what someone could be doing, how about you motivate the Texas artists to up their game? Yo, Drake live here now, so maybe we could collaborate with Drake rather than getting up somewhere and dissing the bull. All right, man. I just want to come through and get a quick video, man. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for coming to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Be safe. Love y'all.